Good afternoon. It's cloudy. Before reading, I have one question. Have you ever tried to help but made things worse? Tell me your experience. Let's start. Little Miss Harper. Little Miss Harper was one of those people who loved to help other people, but who end up helping nobody. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for instance, like the time when one of Mr. Toll's shoelaces came undone. Now, if you're as tall as Mr. Toll, trying your shoelaces isn't the easiest thing in the world, as you can imagine. Let me help, cried little Miss Harper, loosening up. Then, somehow, she managed to tie Mr. Toll's shoelaces together, and he fell over. And if you're as tall as Mr. Toll, falling over hurts. Bang! Ouch! He said, rubbing his head. Let me help, cried little Miss Harper, and loosening up to get some sticking plaster, and loosening back and stuck it on Mr. Toll's over his mouth. He said. He was trying to say, take it off, but that's the rather difficult to do with sticking plaster stuck over your mouth. Little Miss Harper looked at him with concern. Let me help, she cried, and ripped the sticking plaster off his mouth. Ooh, ouch! He cried. That's hurt. Would you like me to get some cream for your sore mouth? She asked anxiously. No, he groaned. Go away. Now, do you know what I mean about people like little Miss Harper who help nobody? Last year in April, I think it was, Mr. Happy woke up feeling not very well. The doctor had to be called, and he came to Mr. Happy's house, which is on the hill by a lake. Oh dear, said the doctor. When he saw Mr. Happy, measures, Mr. Happy's face fell. Now you're to stay tucked nice and warm in bed and get lots of rest. And take this medicine 3 times a day, said the doctor. And went. Mr. Happy settled down to sleep. He just fell asleep when there was a loud knock at his front door. Oh dear, groaned Mr. Happy, and staggered up to open it. You can guess who it was, can't you? I've come to help, she cried. But, protested Mr. Happy. But nothing, cried little Miss Harper. Now, up to bed with you while I get on with everything. She looked around. This place needs a good clean, she said. Mr. Happy had just dropped off to sleep again when Mr. Harper poked her head around his bedroom door. Have you got a scrubbing brush? She asked. Poor Mr. Happy had to get up and show her where it was, and then he went back to bed to sleep. Little Miss Harper stepped back to admire the kitchen floor. She just scrubbed and trod on the soap and fell head over here and got her head stuck in the bucket. And because she couldn't see where she was going, walked into a shelf full of saucepans, which fell all over the floor with a terrible clatter. And because she could see where she was going, little Miss Harper stepped it in one of the saucepans and got it stuck on her feet. And because she had to hope, she fell over against the refrigerator door, which flew open. Everything inside fell out, all over little Miss Harper. Poor Mr. Happy, awake with a jump at the terrible commotion. He groaned, got out of bed, went to the kitchen, and opened the door. He couldn't believe his eyes. There in the middle of a fire of broken eggs and scrubbing brush and rolling saucepans and a lot of waters and spilled milk and the squashed butters and bent saucepan lid and a piece of soap, said little Miss Harper, with a bucket on her head and a saucepan on her foot. "Help!" came a voice from inside the bucket. Mr. Happy seized the bucket and poured as hard as ever he could. Poured and poured. Pop! The bucket came up top of little Miss Harper, head like a cork out of a bottle. Mr. Happy shot backward like a bullet from a gun. Crash! He went flying through the kitchen door. He shot across the garden and straight through his garden hedge. He rolled down the hilly field behind his garden, faster and faster, and splash! He finished up in the lake, with the bucket in his hand, and little figures with a saucepan on one foot came half running, half hopping out of Mr. Happy's house. "Let me help," she cried. Thank you.